Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Kreisberg, and I'm here with my colleague Dina Saalisi, and we're going to just take a couple minutes to share with you about the Integrative Health Coaching Clinic.
Hi, Joel. It's great to be here with you today. So the Health Coaching Clinic is quite unique, and maybe you can explain how you developed it and what is unique about it.
Thank you. What I noticed is that, when we learn how to be a health coach, we deliberately want the students not to watch a coach doing the actual health coaching. And the reason for that is that it's really important to learn by doing and to have the opportunity of discovering communication skills, to design actions, to sort of fumble through it in a way. Okay, and that's the way our course is designed as well. What I noticed is, after training many health coaches at a university, is that when the students got to the very end of the training, it's like they had a lot of skills, but there's a way that it hadn't been all kind of gelled together, and that the master class model, or the grand rounds model, which is to watch a professional who's do it in a setting where then we can have a big conversation after the actual modeling, after I work with a client, and then we as a group of students have a big conversation about what happened, why did it happen, why did you do this, what can we try, what can we do different. And so I started doing what used to be called the online coaching clinic. Now it's called the Integrative Health Clinic, and it really ended up turning out to be a really important step of I'm learning about coaching, but now I can sort of see it in its art form. And so we started doing this clinic online, and next thing I know, you appeared in the clinic.
Right. Yes, I have a special relationship to the clinic. I've been involved for, I believe, nearly 3 years, and I began as a client. I was just blown away by the experience of being able to work with you in your unique coaching style, but also to be part of a community of healers in that way. And one of the things that I was working on in a coaching program with you was being able to develop my professional practice further as a healer. And so what ended up happening was I came out of the clinic and I took the certificate program and became a narrative health coach. And I've been enjoying a successful practice, and I still continue to go back to the clinic because I really appreciate the support of the community and the continual learning.
Right. So you said a couple things I want to highlight, which is, one is you started out as a client, and that's how you got introduced to coaching. And so it isn't that, while it's continuing it in master grand round style, it actually isn't a bad place for someone to come and check it out. Right. To learn about it in the first place. We do provide the basic structures of the beginning sessions all the way to completion in the clinic. And then you also pointed out with something that, I forget, and that's partially because I'm the teacher, I'm not one of the participants, and you've been in the clinic as both participants and now as faculty, that there's this really powerful kind of group energy that occurs.
Yeah.
And that's really because it's not, well, I'm coaching, but then we're having a conversation.
Right, absolutely. And this is empowering. Finding for both, being on both sides of it, I found that as a client, it's really empowering. And then as a community of coaches, it's completely empowering.
And there's this interesting thing that happens, actually. I think we have a couple of testimonials that are going up from clients we're putting on the website about their experience, which is similar to yours, which is there's something about the group that seems to help the client in some way. And I don't know how to articulate it, but it's just a very healing environment, I guess is the language for it.
Right. And I would even further that by saying it's a collective energy.
Yeah. So historically, it was originally called the Online Coaching Clinic, but now it's called the Integrative Health Coaching Clinic. And the reason why that is because the primary emphasis is health coaching. And as Dina said, it's narrative health coaching, which is using story, relationships engage, growth heals. These are the principles that I use on the client, and it's a powerful developmental approach. At the same time, I'm an integrative physician, so I historically also did homeopathy and flower essence therapy, and now we call it flower energetics, with the client. And what I originally, I kind of kept downplayed that, the integrative part. I just focused on the coaching. But now it's in our 4th year, we began to realize that a lot of the students were sort of interested in that relationship between the coaching and the integrative health methodologies, the healing modalities. And so since Dina is a certified flower essence practitioner, and she, now it's flower energetics, recently we invited you to start to actually teach a bit of flower energetics as part of the program. And I teach a little bit of homeopathy, and it's not the dominant part, but it's just there. Right, and so I'm curious, since I have you here, how has the coaching and the flower energetics sort of come together in this clinic for you?
Yeah, well, for me personally, it enriches the experience. I find overall with all of the clinic students, it gives more depth to the coaching, and many, if not most of our students, have other practices that they work in. We work with a lot of homeopaths, gemotherapy, acupuncturists. In that way, a lot of people are integrating health coaching in with other practices. So it does, rounds it out quite nicely.
Well, no, yeah, you said something really important, which is often students are coming in with their own modalities. And so we don't necessarily expect them to want to learn our modalities, homeopathy, flower energetics, acupuncture, whatever it is, but to see how they fit together makes it much more easy for the student who's now a professional, the coach, to go do their own variation of integrating. Right. So in a way, it's integrative health, and it's sort of putting health coaching in a setting where integrative modalities are being offered, without sort of saying you need to use our modalities. It's just to see how we do it, so that you, once again, modeling master class.
Exactly.
Right. So if the well, I don't really want to learn about homeopathy and flower essence thing is like, is the turning you off, realize that the point is less to teach those modalities and more to see how modalities are intertwined in a health coaching structure.
Right.
And so anyway, we offer the program 3 times a year. So if you're looking at this video, you might happen to be on the page. So if you'd like to know more information about the clinic or about either of us, or you can click a button and you can connect with us and find out more. And we hope you join us. I guess it's important to mention that continuing ed is so important. So at this stage of the game, the actual integrative health coaching clinic is a continuing ed program for health coaches. It's been approved. So anyway, Dina, thanks for taking a minute or two to chat with me.
Thank you.
All right, take care.